So it's like if you remember for yourself, or you have a child that gets a new can of Play-Doh and they undo the airtight seal, they pull it out and it's really gooey. And if you're artistic, you can make it into anything you want. So let's say you make it into a dog, since we were talking about dogs, and you set it on the side of this chair. And you come back 3 hours from now and you decide you're going to make it into a boat. It's pretty easy to do that. It's been out of the can in the air for about 3 hours. But if you leave it there for 2 or 3 days, now you come back and you want to try to remold it into something else, it's going to be very difficult. And it'll still work because it's Play-Doh, but it's also dried and it's lost some of its plasticity. So neuroplasticity and the development of the prefrontal cortex is that the younger a person is, the more the neural pathways and the patterns and the habits and all that stuff can change. It does not mean that if you're 90 years old that your neural pathways cannot be changed. They can. It's a lot tougher. It's a lot slower. And so the reason it's important is it's the easiest time, or I'll rephrase that, it's the least difficult time to be able to make a change. That if a kid has been going to pornography fantasy or smoking pot or vaping this stuff or that stuff, for relief from anxiety and stress and pressure and pain, that we have a better chance of teaching him a healthier way of getting relief from those things and a better chance of digging in and healing the trauma. So think about adults, parents, me. If you're 35 or 40 or 70 and you have a hurt that you've been carrying since childhood, you probably don't notice it because you've carried it so long it's become normal. For a child that's carrying something and they're in that 28 and under range, they haven't carried it long enough for it just to feel normal. They still know there's something off here. They innately know it. So you have a greater shot of them being able to identify it and then to heal it. And so I tell parents all the time, it's really just as important or more important for us as parents to be able to have our hurts on the table and the things we need to do to heal it. But it's more difficult for us because we've carried them longer until the point that it's become natural. And so that's why the opportunity is so great with kids and the risk of not doing it is so great.